Check it out, man. We got Jackboy coming out of Florida. Now, what he's doing, he's going to Haiti and donating $100K. Now, he's not doing it from a distance. He's actually showing up in person in Haiti to assess the situation, directly donating $100,000. Now, his next plan, he's already been in contact with Little Baby, and they want to build a hospital over there in Haiti to help the people out. We know that it's a war-torn region. It's dealing with a lot of social injustices and societal chaos. You know, unfortunately, many regions in that continent, or many, you know, provinces, cities, towns, you know what I mean, whatever you want to refer to them as, in that region are experiencing a lot of chaos and turmoil. So the fact that he's willing to put himself in that environment, you know what I mean, as an American, which is a foreigner, regardless of your ties, not everybody's going to be looking at you like, you know, they're familiar with you or they're rocking with you, you know what I mean? So he puts himself in that environment. Man, that's crazy. So, you know, and he's donating $100K right off the bat, and he wants to build a hospital with Little Baby. Little Baby seems to be on board. I'm going to go ahead and shoot a link so you can see actual footage of him in Haiti, the back of his taxi cab, and it's pretty crazy environment. And also you'll see the DMs exchanged between Little Baby and Jackboy, you know, planning on building that hospital. And it's good to see somebody. We saw Akon also doing this a while back when it comes to Akon Lighting Africa. That's a foundation that provided plumbing and electricity to, I think, hundreds of thousands. It was on an insane level or scale. But, and, you know, that's regardless of the current behavior we see from Akon. I mean, it just seems like when you're in that level or position of wealth and power, I don't think you really have anybody to bounce ideas off of that's really willing to check you, willing to give you the advice or guidance that you require, because you're in such a position of authority. You know what I mean? They don't know how you're gonna react. You're not conditioned to it over time, and also they don't want to jeopardize their position. You know what I mean? Their bag that they got just being in your vicinity. You feel me? That's that level or that magnitude of fame, wealth, and power right there. And it's good to see people at times. It's rare because you got Boosie, who has a gold mine over there. You know what I mean? He's got a gold mine in Africa or something, and not Haiti. You know what I mean? But man, you know, and gold mines, you know, they don't really do anything good for anybody other than the person who owns the gold mine. You know what I mean? Without going into detail. So it's good to see people contributing in a solution-based fashion. We've always been encouraging that from the gate, encouraging people to evolve past the ice and the drip, because we know how that's acquired. It's along the same lines as what we're discussing. So anyways, hit that notification button and let me know what you think when it comes to Jackboy. Basically, choosing to be a stand-up individual, produce results, make an impact for what's right, and pulling them resources out of his own pocket and physically putting himself in that environment to make that impact. You know what I mean? That's rare. Demands credit where it's due. We know you see the static going back and forth between him and Kodak. I don't really see Kodak doing anything like that on his own initiative to that level or degree. I'm not bashing him. I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying, you know, you got to give credit where it's due, man. Come on now. You know what I mean? Nobody in general is really... 99% of individuals get caught up in the fame. You know, they're partying, they strung out, so on and so forth, man. They're not going to be going to that degree of discomfort and inconvenience and risk, because, you know, anything can happen over there, bro. You're not immune to that, man. But Jackboy, he's standing on it, bro. He's standing on that, man. And that, you got to put your hat off to that. You got to salute the stratosphere with Jackboy in your retinas in your mind, with a tear gathering in your damn tear duct, bro.